And welcome back to the Integrated Media Center here on the campus of Geneva College. I'm Chris Matthews, the Sports Information Director here, and today we're joined by the Men's Student Athlete of the Week, Dan Townsend, sophomore from the pretty newly formed men's volleyball team, although you guys are almost done with your first season. You're top 10 in the conference in digs. You're closing in on the kills as well. You kind of do everything for the team, so you've had a pretty good first year of the program as well. So thanks for stopping by for just a minute. Now, I know you're local. You're like 2 blocks away from Geneva, but how did you end up picking Geneva College to attend?
Originally, my decision was kind of between going into business and going into architecture. And for architecture, I was looking at one different school out near Chicago. And ultimately, I chose business to come to Geneva. So.
And when you came, you didn't know they were going to have a men's varsity.
Yeah,
program,
that's
a nice added bonus for you.
Yeah.
So growing up in the Townsend household, where your parents both played a lot of volleyball, your brother was on the club team here, your sister stand out for BCCS as well, playing. I think she's playing here next year,
yeah,
right?
She is.
Planning to come here. Did you just come out of the womb with a volleyball in your hand, or what was that like growing up?
Pretty close. Yeah, volleyball is kind of something that we're always doing. You know, we would take a ball on all our family vacations, whether it's going to the beach or going to out west to the Rockies or something. And we have sand courts that we own some property where my dad runs his business. So that's a big thing where we go out and play every summer, stay late into the night. So
I assume you have to be a volleyball player to be in the Townsend house. You'd be kicked out if you didn't. So compare last year where you were a club team to this year where you're a varsity sport. Kind of what's been the difference that you've seen now that you've been through it almost for a full year?
Definitely, it's a huge time commitment and more of a physical dedication as well. You know, you have to eat well in order to.
That certainly helps to be in good shape.
That was something that we weren't concerned with, at least as much as a club team.
Right.
But as a varsity squad, we have to be concerned about, managing our time well because it takes a lot more out of our schedules. It's a lot busier, more committed. More
organized, I assume, as well. Regular games, regular practices. That certainly helps. So you've got conference tournament this weekend. You guys tied for first of the regular season, although you lost the tiebreakers. You got head to Wittenberg. You've played these teams a couple of times now. Kind of what are your expectations? How do you feel you're playing as a team as you head into that?
I feel very confident going into the weekend. We've split with each of the 3 teams that we could end up playing this weekend. So it's anyone's game at this point. We've been playing well ever since coming back from spring break, so feeling good going into the weekend.
Nice. So switching gears a little bit to the class side of it, this first year playing varsity sport, which you've already mentioned is a lot bigger time commitment. How have you been able to balance academic workload with athletic requirements?
It's a challenge, but it's a good challenge because it keeps you busy. I know for me, if I have too much downtime, I won't get anything done. So having volleyball in the middle of each day to help me organize my time better is a good challenge. It's difficult a lot of the time, but it's good for me.
Yeah, you get to play volleyball in between.
Yeah.
That's not a bad alternative, right?
Yeah.
All right, final 4 quick questions. Just give me the first thing that pops top of your head. Did you play any other sports besides volleyball? Are you allowed to play another sport besides volleyball in the Townsend household growing up?
I grew up playing soccer. I played soccer all through high school, and I played basketball as well. Stopped after 9th grade.
All right.
But,
best way to pass the time on the bus on a road trip? Do you sleep? Do you do homework? Do you listen to music?
I've told myself I'm going to do homework on the bus ride, and that never ends up happening. No, if I get earbuds and a pillow, that's a good way.
Good. All right.
Yeah.
Preferred bedtime? Like, do you have a time you shoot for each night? Probably varies a little bit, but
midnight. By midnight, if I'm in bed at midnight, it's a good day.
That's not too bad for college. And then lastly, do you watch your dad's videos of the games he takes?
Absolutely.
Yeah. He's at pretty much every game, right?
Yeah, I like to go back and watch what's happening, what's good, what's bad.
It's a good condensed way to watch the match. You do it pretty quick. All
Yeah.
right. Well, again, congrats on a good season for not only you but for the team as well. And it'd be nice to bring home a conference championship. No pressure this weekend, Dan, but we'll look forward to watching you guys this weekend. So, All right, that will do it for this edition of the Student Athlete of the Week. I'm Chris Matthews, joined today by Dan Townsend. Until next time, storm on.